It's Anita here. Look, I'm actually in Facebook jail and I wanted to do this live so I could bring you up to speed with what is going on. God, where do I start? As you may have seen, there was a bit of a truckie protest in Queensland today. I have been working behind the scenes with Tones, Brock, Craig Kelly, quite a few other people to actually bring this together. I'm actually got the news on, just watching to see what's going on. The media did come out and actually covered it. They did kind of like a good job. Pauline came out and basically asked the boys to move on because they did get their message out there. There was a lot of cars and trucks banked up. I don't know how many cars, I don't know how many kilometres, but they basically were moved out of Queensland, told to leave Queensland, and Brock and Tones have actually now lost their jobs. Why? Because of this whole COVID scenario. It is a pro-choice thing. If you want the jab, go and get it. If you don't. And this is what our message is. And thankfully, we've got Craig Kelly actually, as we speak, in a truck in Canberra. He's going to be addressing Parliament at around about 10 o'clock. Hang on one second. Hang on. Oh, it's Tones. How you doing, mate? Were your ears burning?
Yes, they were. How you going?
I'm going okay. I'm in the middle of doing a video, but I'm going to keep it rolling. Yeah, because I just think, oh mate, I tell you and Brock, how are you feeling?
Still feeling pretty good about it. I mean, I haven't had a chance to go to the social medias and have a look, but the odd bit that comes back is, it's mixed up, but there's a lot of support there and a lot of backing, so,
yeah.
It might only be just a small thing we've done in the end, but hopefully that's enough to, get the message across and other people that feel the same way to keep pushing back for what they believe in.
Absolutely. So where are you now?
We're at Chindra. So, as we moved on from the standing on the highway there, we agreed with the police wishes that we moved forward, and a lot of the reason for that was what our original plan was that we would leave the exit and on-ramp open at Reedy Creek, so traffic could actually still get around, and they went and closed that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So they actually created a full blockade, which wasn't our total intention. So, and then once we got word that there was a truck that had a load of horses on, that was pretty well a tipping point. Whether that was true or not, I'm not too sure. But
yeah, well, look, I saw that Pauline actually asked Brock and you guys to move on. And look, I think that's a really good thing, because at the end of the day, we are all about being going about our lives not being disrupted. And you guys made your point.
Yeah, and one of the really pleasing things was that as soon as we started rolling, driving, the cars had actually didn't mean to get caught up in it, because what happened also was the police knocked down all the barricading to direct people off the highway. So the cars ended up behind it. That's why there's so many cars behind us, is they just got sent through. But as soon as we got rolling, the majority of those cars, tooting their horns and giving us a thumbs up and stuff. So although they got caught up in the protest, they were obviously...
They're with you. That's good. That's good. So, okay. So, I'm doing this video because I can't do a live, and I've had so many people contact me wanting to know what's going on. So they can actually go over to Tones Trucking Stories, and also on TikTok with Brock and yourself.
I probably won't be doing a lot on social media at the moment, because there's a lot of phone calls coming in, and a lot of people that are actually coming to Chindra here at the BP to have support like this. We've got, the first people that came over, a lady named Joy. She's actually a Queensland resident. She's not allowed back in the state.
What?
And, and her friend is actually, I spoke to him, he's a paramedic that works in Queensland, lives in New South Wales, but he's not allowed to go over.
Oh, look, this is just getting beyond a bloody joke.
Yeah, so, people, and this is just the general public, people, like none of these people are truckies, obviously, and another bloke, two blokes now that do work for Metricon, and they're not allowed into Queensland to do the work, and they're sort of saying that they've lost about 95% of their work, and they're looking at bankruptcy as well. So that's why they've got that support. And a lot of these people from New South Wales, a little bit of confusion about where they had to go, because they did say on the mainstream media that that we would be doing a rolling to Chindra. So bit of misinformation from them, but so they're
shock horror
at the moment and heading here. So we're not by any means having a blockade here, but Rob and I, we're not allowed back into Queensland, but our trailers are loaded for Brisbane, so we've got to wait for other trucks. And we've got nowhere to go.
So what are you going to do now, mate? I mean, you live in your truck. What are you going to do?
Well, looks like I live with the BP in Chindra for a little bit until work out, but no, we don't know. At this point, we've lost our jobs, or the majority of the freight contacts and that type of stuff. So we've still got to work that one through with our employer. But for the time being, we're sitting here, and it looks like people are going to have a bit of a gathering and enjoy each other's company and sort of swap stories and that type of stuff.
All right. Well, look, I'm going to let you go, mate, and well done, and give Brock my love as well. And it's just really hard. Because I'm not on social media. I've been banned. I think I've got about another 4 days to go. Thank you so much for your support in getting all of this happening, and we just hope that Craig's going to be in at 10 o'clock in Parliament putting his bill across, and Pauline's going to be doing her bit. With a little bit of luck, few people across the floor.
At the end of the day, we tried. We stood up for what we believe in, and although it was only a short-term thing, it sort of shows how easy just 2 or 3 trucks can actually stop things. So it's not a threat or anything like that, but
it just goes to show how important you guys are to the country.
Yeah, and the thing is that the writing's on the wall too, that trucks are going to have to park up soon if they don't want the vaccination and those types of things. So
hey, Tones.
A natural slow blockade. Puppies, come here.
Tones.
Yeah.
I have a theory. It's my personal theory. It's not Beef It Up's. It's not anybody else's except for mine. The RSRT, they wanted to push out all owner drivers. I'm going to leave it at that.
Well, yes, I think we should.
All right. All right. Thanks, mate. We'll talk soon.
All right. Catch you later.
No worries. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye.
All right. There you go, guys. Well, that was very fortuitous, wasn't it? It was good timing. Look, I'm going to leave it at that. I'll be back on social media. Beef It Up. We've got a few admins that are able to do things, but yeah, at the end of the day, keep your chins up. If you want the vax, go and get it. If you don't want the vax, don't. But we have to have our borders open. We have to learn to live with the virus. We've got to actually stand up and go, you know what? This is bloody un-Australian what is happening here. Cheers. Bye-bye.